person thinks that they have to, there is no they, but I'm trying to explain this to you the best way I know how to. The person feels like they have to heal childhood trauma, or just heal in general, or pray if they're religious. Pray that, something good comes along, or something good happens. The person, if they're spiritual, feels like they have to get their chakras aligned, and their kundalini, Reiki healing. And I mean, I did it myself, Actually, I had, there was a time in my life where I was religious. I mean, it appeared that I was religious. It was what was appearing, religion did. And then spirituality, and then the Big Bang happened, right? But back to what I was talking about, the person feels like they have to reach something to get out of what already is, right? What's already appearing. And here's the thing, there's no getting out of this, right? It's always what's appearing. Childhood trauma, or just healing in general, is what is appearing. You can't heal what's already appearing. The person seeking healing is what's appearing. The person seeking to pray or wanting something good to happen, or, yada, 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 is the person praying, appearing to pray, apparently. It's all an appearance. It's what's appearing. You can't get out of what's already appearing. And it gets nowhere. All right, yes, a person may go and get Reiki healing, or do ayahuasca, and it may feel good for that right then. It may appear to feel good, but it's always what's appearing, apparently. And you can't get out of what's appearing. The person can't get out of that. It's always what's appearing. And the person's not even here, right? It's just energy. It's the unknown appearing as a person. Even though it seems like there's a person that's talking right now, a character. It's not here. It just appears that way, apparently. But there's nothing here. Even though it seems like trees in the background. It's not there. It just appears to be there. It's the unknown appearing as a tree, as a person, a character named Shannon. It may seem that I'm here and you're over there. It appears that way. But there's really nothing going on. There's nothing, no thing here at all whatsoever. It's the unknown appearing as separation, as you are over there listening to this video and I'm over here speaking, which is just sound anyways. And even sound is just energy. Everything is energy, and even energy is just a label. We don't know. I don't know what this is. And there's no I. But I'm trying to explain this to you the best way I know how to. So how can you heal what's not here? There's no childhood trauma. It appears that way. It's what the mind is showing you. And you, even though there's not a you, are not the mind. The mind has its own, how shall I say, character, personality. The dog just appeared. Right? That was just an appearance. The dog can't get out of just appearing to walk by the camera because that's what was appearing. Crows making sound in the background was what was appearing. Everything is just an appearance. So the person wanting to heal, which is a seeking energy, right? The person feels like it's separate. And that's why it wants to heal. It thinks it's separate from all of this. And this is all wholeness. Okay? This is oneness. This is boundless unknowingness. Like literally, there is no end or beginning to this. People seem to think that they're born or they die. No one dies. How can you die if you're not even here anyways? You might as well just say you're already dead. You're the unknown appearing as death, the unknown appearing as birth. You never left here, so how can you be born? This is it. This is it, my friend. This is it. There's no getting out of this. It just appears that a person dies. It appears that a person is born. You know, but there's no getting out of this, really. Apparently. Right? Life is just so full on. Right? It's just so full on. You are life itself, and there isn't a you. And there isn't a me. There is no personal self. But when the person believes what the mind is showing them, that's when the personal self appears. Because the person really believes that they are the personal self and that they are going through some sort of healing. The mind is its own character. It has its own personality, just like the person is a character and has its own personality. That's why there's no free will. There's no free will. The personality does what it wants. So it's pointless to take anything serious of what the person is doing. And you are not the person. The person's not even here. You are not even here. And there isn't a you. It's the unknown. It's the unknown. Hiding, pretending to be all of this. Wholeness, oneness. There is no center. Not at all. It's all wholeness. There is no separation, my friend. There is no separation. Even though it seems that way, apparently it seems that way. I don't know. You know, spirituality will have you, you know, the mind, of course, it's concepts. Will create these concepts of spirituality, right? Where you have to reach a certain level to be healed or to have a higher vibration, whatever. Those are all just concepts. It's what the mind is showing you. And the mind is not real. The mind is not even here, even though it seems that it is. And you are not the mind. But it is all still oneness. It is all still wholeness. But this, my friend, all of this is unconditional love. There are no conditionings. It's just the mind showing you conditioning, because the mind is conditioned. Awakening is the end of the mind, the conditioning mind. And then there's another awakening where there's like true realization of what is, of what appears to be. Liberation, shall I say, happens. The Big Bang. You know, and even though I'm relaying this message, I'm really relaying it to no one. I'm speaking to no one. This is going nowhere, because there is no one. There is no others. There's no one out there. It may appear that there's like billions of people in the world, but there is no world. There's nothing, no thing here. It just appears that way. I mean, it's all just energy, ether, if you want to call it that, atoms. It's all labels. It's the unknown appearing as a this and a that. There's nothing going on, even though it appears that something is going on. It's not. It's all just play, fairy tale, storytelling. And you know what? It's okay. It's not bad, nor is it good to play in it. It's okay for the character to be its true, authentic self. That's the beauty of it. It's the beauty of it. Like, the character of Shannon loves to read tarot cards. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being religious. There's nothing wrong with being spiritual. But it all is just storytelling and play. You're just playing. That's all it is. It's all make-believe. It's not real. It's not even happening. Why? Because there's nothing going on. There's nothing here. It's just emptiness. The unknown. The unknown appearing as a crow. Caw, caw, caw. Sound. This may seem like that I'm speaking or talking, but it's just sound. Blah, 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 blah. And that's what the person is hearing right now, is blah, blah, blah. The person is trying to understand this. It's pointless to understand this, because the person will never understand what I'm saying. It's an energetic realization. And it happens when it happens, apparently. So there's no point in forcing yourself or trying to overanalyze how to get to this point, or what is she talking about. The person will never get this. The mind will never understand this. It's an energetic realization, my friend. And like I said, this message is going nowhere. It's going no fucking where. It's going to no one, because there is no separation. This is wholeness, and it's nothing. There's no one here. Even though it appears that way, it appears there's somebody here, there's someone here. It appears there's a you and a me. It appears that it's separation, but there is no separation at all. At all. This is wholeness. This is unconditional love. There are no conditions. There's no one judging you, because there's no others. It appears that way, but there's no one here.